Okay,
the thing
guys.
that was occurring to me is like this side I have them a little bit thinner than this side. So that's something you could play with, and if you wanted to, if you were able to and wanted to do something consistently different like
these
that,
three together.
that's something you certainly could do.
It's all about the curves. So we're going to do the curve
like
lines.
that little place. It's like, well, that gap. I had it like going a couple different directions, and I didn't really care for that.
Heather
So
here
I
do
just got it in the middle.
There's a different
we
one.
We can do all of that kind of stuff. And again, that's why I always like to just remind us that
I have no idea.
It's not about perfection.
Oh,
this is each of our journey through Zentangle.
We'll do this one tomorrow. We'll do a doodle along tomorrow.
And a lot of times you don't even know what that's going to be. What does that mean? I know for me, it has meant.
Let's just see what we can do.
I say risk-taking in a little bit different.
Listen to Heather in the background.
It's not like jumping out of airplanes or anything like that. I would never do that.
I'm bad, I know.
Being able to let go of the perfection, I think that's the biggest thing that I have had. Let's see, I'm going to do this. And then back that up. So if you have a little trouble, if you're doing a little partial, you could start it like in the middle and then work backwards. It's up to you.
Yeah, I like that. That's better.
Okay.
Heather's voice may be more appealing than mine.
Get that one done.
Oh, listen to my voice
I've
as
lost
well.
that groove.
I'm very croaky. Now, I think we'll go this way.
There we go.
We'll go that way.
And as I'm doing this, it doesn't matter what your curve looks like. Just kind of then, whatever happens, and then just pour it to the best of your ability and keep going.
It's the pen.
It's all okay. All right, I just have this one little section.
The pen wants to do an arch. Okay, we'll do an arch. We'll do that.
Like I said, I'm just making a little. Oh, there we go.
We'll just do it this way. I'm just listening to Heather. She's doing
one. That looks so neat. Okay.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just wow. All right.
That will be tomorrow's Wednesday's video. It's not too wet to get out in the shed. Probably will be.
There was too many. Oh, there's one example. But I'm thinking, of course, you can have fun with it. I'm picturing if you wanted to, do any fill-ins, things like that, of course you could. But let's just focus on shading right now, and then you can always play. And what I'm going to do...
I'm using the Micron 08.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Right now...
Looking at the seeds, on the left side...
I got chicken on the stove.
I'm putting some graphite.
Dogs. One just hit my foot. Do you have to hit my foot, my little darling?
Oop, that one goes all the way up. And see,
I'll be back home in a little bit.
This little bit up here that I was like, ugh. Knowing that I was going to be shading on that side, I was like, oh, well, I don't need to worry so much about what it looks like, because when you're doing the shading, it kind of covers up some of this.
The pen wants to go where the pen wants to go. Or whatever will be.
Tortillon. I think I got them all. And, because I don't have a whole lot of space, I'm just going to do the...
What is it? Sarah?
Either pushing or going side to side.
Will be.
I want to bring it out a little bit.
Doodle.
But not...
I keep hearing a cupboard door bang. Must be the back door banging.
Okay. So just being careful, just following that seed line, trying to stay within, against the seed and not going past that
right up to the edge of the paper on this one.
Because it's going to give a neat effect if I don't
do that doodle tomorrow on Wednesday. Wednesday morning we'll do that
doing
doodle.
Just side to side, I'm bringing the gradient out a little bit, but you don't want to bring it all the way. Oops.
It's a nice doodle.
We'll
see if we can do it tomorrow.
Fill that whole thing in. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, neat. Neat. Okay.
one's working
The
out
next
nicely.
thing that we will do is on the other side. Okay. And so on the other side, we're going to do on the other side, we're going to do the other side. So where we did the left side of the seed, this one we're going to do on the left side of, I don't know, whatever we want to call this, where these lines are. So not right against the seed. Although, you know, there's 100 ways to Sunday that you could shade this. But if you watch, so right here, not up at the top, but see where these lines start coming down and where they meet this curve line right here, that first, you know, curve line of the grid that we drew. I'm just going to bring those in and around, and let's see, I'm just going to
yeah, I'm on the side of the pen now.
On that side, let's see what it looks like. Neat, it adds to the kind of to the bendiness, the waviness of it. All right, so this is on the far side. It's hard sometimes to see. It's like, okay, so like I said, as these are coming down, you can go all the way in like that, and it kind of, I always get so anxious because I just want to see
it goes in like that.
what the shading looks like, because it's so fun and exciting to kind of transform these. Okay, so let's see. So I have the top done. Oh, so, and here's the other fun thing, right? So I have these ones done, and so then you can see the difference between this, like this,
there we go,
and this.
Yeah, that fixed it up nicely.
And it just adds so much more depth. And let's see. So you're going to the seed. We're doing the far to the right side of the seed. I don't know what we want to call that, because these are starting to look kind of leafy, aren't they? In such a habit of wanting to use the tortillon so bad right now, because I want to see this result. And again, just where those lines, those S shapes that we did, right where they're touching that outer curve. That's where we want to start. And I'm going to do the same thing where I'm just bringing it out a little bit. So I'm just going kind of side by side.
Yeah, a little bit of colouring, not colouring.
Side by side, side to side stroke with the tortillon. I did those ones already. Oh, just up here I didn't do.
Now.
These little partial guys.
This curvy bit. I'll do that in black fully.
I like to have the gradient. I'm just always, I don't like it when I see like a bunch of graphite. Now, something to also remember or think about is, you know, tortillon does get packed up with graphite. So if you have a small section, I'm feeling like I'm missing.
Leave that little bit of a sparkle.
If you have a small section, then you could always just use the tortillon without putting any more graphite down. And it's a nice idea to do, because I've had it too many times where I go to use the tortillon and I've put some graphite down, and then it's like really, really dark. And it's like, oh, well, had I. Oh, isn't that neat? And then you can play with the darkness of it. Really neat.
That's a very nice tangle.
Now I'm going to also dare say,
getting our curves right on that tangle.
So we just did this one side here, this one side here.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm going to go through with my thought.
Morning I'll be able
the same thing we did here, we can do on this other side. There's no reason not to.
Try out that element.
Well, especially right here. It was just calling ouch to me.
That's too stormy today to get out there to do it.
See, and that just helps with that curve.
There we
now,
go.
Something that you could do also, so if you feel like, I'm ending up with too much graphite, if you, Like this is, I'm trying to be a little
got
bit
the
darker
idea of
here
the
because there
side
is some,
step.
well, I don't
This
know,
step's
graphite is right here,
easy.
so this is graphite free, so then you have that, wow, then you really see that curve. Okay, so I'm really liking doing this. But you can play with that as well. You know, have the graphite be a little lighter in some sections than others. Just depends. It is all for your playing.
Somehow
All right,
it
let's
goes
get
in
these
that
right
one.
here.
And we've got to come into this one.
And here. You know,
Go
it's
right
always
up
a
to
good
the
rule of
edge
thumb if
there.
you
That doesn't
feel
work.
like you don't know where to shade, where something
There we
curves or looks like
I'll
it's
do the
tucking
rest
under. So
off.
see how these lines
I'll check on
look
the
like
chicken for
like
the
it is
dogs.
as if this is twisting.
Must be
You know,
nearly
this is
cooked by
kind of tucking
now.
under here. This are bending over this way.
Dish it
So
up.
where it tucks and bends, if you add the graphite,
They eat
just
very
go
well,
over.
our doggies.
the only time that I
Now
suppose you
don't
go
go
wrong is
right
if you
up
end up
to
using too much.
there.
And, you know, it's like we don't put
Leave a little
erasers
gap.
in our kits either. So that's where it's just be careful.
That's not my phone.
And,
That's Heather's.
you know, not too much. You can always go back and add more.
Always one that wants something
Now,
to
isn't
drink.
that neat? Isn't that neat? Well, I hope you enjoyed this 21,
Yeah, I'll just get up.
which is done
Damn.
on recording on the 21st of February.
I'll do the rest
Oh, such a
offline.
neat tangle. And,
Okay, that's
if you
it.
want to use color, how much
We'll
fun
do
you can
that
have with
tomorrow.
too. It's just really, really neat. I
You
like
get
that
off
way
me
with
legs, doggies.
super, super.